for speaking to us this morning. I'd like to in fact rope in Mr. Gohar Raza, who's a space scientist. Good morning, and thank you for joining us on NewsX this morning. Of course, we're all celebrating and we're of course very glad and very happy that the Crew 9 is back on Earth. Of course, Sunita, Butch, Wilmore, both were stranded in space for 9 months, and they're back safe and sound, all smiles as they exited the Dragon capsule today morning itself. I wanted to understand from you, we've spoken to our guests over the past hour or so, but I also want to understand from you what exactly are the challenges they are going to face right now. There are of course a lot of experts that have quite a lot of health concerns. So could you explain to us how exactly the shift from being in an area with microgravity to coming back to Earth is going to impact their body?
See, one has to understand, and almost every program has been asking on every channel. This question is being discussed now at the moment, that what are the challenges that an astronaut is going to face if for a very prolonged period, maybe 9 months or more than 9 months, when they are in microgravity, and when they come back to Earth in gravitational fields, what are the challenges they are going to face? There are problems that they face initially from during the transition period, where the brain has been affected, and the work and the way brain works, the way eyes work, the way body works, the way blood pressure works, etc., etc. And in microgravity or zero gravity, whatever you call it, the biggest uh, difference that comes over a period of time in functioning of the body is in the muscles. Uh, One can take example of a patient lying on a bed for 9 months, where muscles are not being used for a very prolonged period. Then, when you revive from such a disease, it takes a long period of time to muscles to function properly. Same, almost similar kind of things happen to those who go up there and spend a very long time. This period should have been 9 days or 10 days. Now, this was extended to 9 months. So, mentally, physically, and preparation wise, they were not really expecting this kind of condition to continue for a very long period of time, that is 9 months. And therefore, the other factor that is important to understand is that both these astronauts are not very young, and therefore the effect has to be very keenly observed, how their body is going to retrieve its strength and start functioning normally. So I think in this particular case, both of them who are slightly older, but they are very highly trained because they have been to space a number of times. So doctors and scientists are going to observe their body functions very keenly, in my opinion, for a prolonged period of time.
I go back to Mr. Ahmed, who's still waiting for us this morning. We in fact have the entire sequence